State.
I know, I'm crazy. Some sketches, I just saw it.
I don't know, but I ain't finna finish this tour.
Don't wait for them to contact you. You should contact them because it is a big deal.
All right, well, let's open up the phone line.
Hey, Michael.
585.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. I love you.
I love you. Bye, Daddy.
Bye, everybody. See you later.
See you later.
How long does it take for the refund to process?
Yes, it's processing.
Okay, he did say it's processing. You stated what offered online. Okay. Okay. All right, thanks so much. Day 2 of suck.
Day 2 of suck. That would be a good title for the video. Day 2 of suck. So I started the day off yesterday losing out on really just wasting my time on a deal that could have netted me about $16,000. So get this lighting right. We should drive so we can get this lighting right. Take 2 with a bit better lighting. Went to go check out a house, complete time waste, and it's one that we could have. You just missed your exit, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh man, it's piling on. And then we get to today, to where we've been waiting on this developer's course for quite some time. We're sitting at the Memphis Food Bank, just waiting. Like, hey, where is everybody? Nobody is here. Just comes to find out that they canceled the event, and we never got any notice of it. So we had to get refunded for that. But it was one that we were just really looking forward to. Nicole is pasting that we do have 5 in escrow, which is great. It's just a matter of closing them out. So I did want to talk to you guys, just kind of, some of the hang-ups and setbacks that we're having with those. These, I think all the ones that are in escrow right now, most of them are tax sale properties. So just with the tax sales, I mean, we'll have some issues, but we'll just kind of discuss it.
Okay. And when will I start checking with them?
Maybe this week. It'll just be like a simple email. Hey, just checking to see if we have any updates on, houses whatever houses we have in escrow.
Give them the time to do. So they wanted to sell, just trying to get that next spot situated before they sell.
So anything else we may need to discuss before we go ahead and end the call?
No.
That's all for now.
All right, guys, so before I cut to the next scene, I do kind of want to talk about our morning meetings, but this is our time to just talk about all of our deals that are in escrow and the ones that are on our whiteboard to discuss for possible offers or to solve any issues. So most of our leads are either vacant property leads or tax sale leads. So Nicole did get a tax sale lead in a couple of weeks ago, one that we were able to negotiate at a great price, but we found out today that we had a small holdup with a mortgage on it. But comes to find out for this one, the mortgage was only around $500. So in a situation like this, we've already negotiated the price, but we have room in this one to where I can just pay off the very small mortgage and get this deal done. We're dealing with a seller who has more than one property, and of course we do want to do further business with him. So in a situation like this, we're not going to push the issue of the $500, make the seller pay it, and we just have room to do it that way and build some pretty good rapport with a multiple property owner. We do have other houses in escrow now with bigger issues, but we're going to go ahead and knock this one out so we can close on it, rehab it, and get it resold.
Let's put the camera on.
Sorry, I'm doing business.
All right, guys, so we are about to check out one that's on the MLS. Ellecia set this one up for us, but we're gonna check out the inside. This was built like in the 1900s.
Yeah, 1900 to be exact.
Yeah, pretty sure a lot is gonna need to be redone with this one. Wrong code.
All right.
Checking this one out. What is that, Grape Street?
No telling.
So you got a toilet in the
Bedroom.
bedroom. That's interesting. Can't tell if this is mold or mildew just going around here. It's probably where it's everywhere. Mistake. Real quick, just in case I got to draw something. As far as these stairs go straight up to the edge.
Trees growing on the inside.
You always do that.
It's the best part.
That door is locked, but they could have locked from the inside.
Mm.
Project here, my friend.
Worth it?
Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't think the prices are
Oh, panel out. Yes, they're not.
I don't want to go up there or not. What you think?
We're here. The hell was that?
Real estate.
I know, it went crazy. There's mosquitoes, I just saw it.
I don't know, but I ain't finna finish this tour.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Camera died, phone about to die, so I'm recording on the GoPro now, guys. But more or less, the day is starting to wind down, so we're gonna get something to eat, go pick our son up. Real quick, I wanted to address this question. I've been asked several times before. Ellecia's been asked too. Just want to know about like coaching. Do we have a coaching program set up? Do we do any mentoring? And I want to go ahead and answer that now because, like I said, it comes up every now and then, every just so often. You get that question a lot too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, do we have a coaching program? Do we mentor? And the answer is no.
No.
And this is the reason that we don't. We don't know what we're doing. I'm not giving myself a lot of credit on this, but let me explain what I mean when I say that. When we decided to get into the real estate game, we just jumped in. We didn't know everything. You won't know everything, but at some point you just have to jump in with what you know. So for me, I took a one-day class, just a basic setup of everything that I needed to know, and then within 2 weeks I was just up and running. I didn't know what I was doing, just learning on the go, making things happen, and then a couple of months later I had a deal in. But as far as like all this other stuff you see us doing, we close deals, we have property now, and we do have quite a bit of knowledge, but we are still in the process of learning. We're not pros. We're just not at that point yet where we're comfortable, I guess you could just say, teaching.
Right.
And from time to time, I give advice. You've seen people in my videos where I help them out, but just understand those people, they are already active. I've just stepped in sometimes and like just lended a helping hand to help them out if they get stuck. but not necessarily just in a coaching manner. A lot of times, if you're on my YouTube videos, we just try to put in some basic education. This isn't a YouTube channel like the Max Maxwell's, the Sean Terry's. There are guys out there that just give a ton of information, but more or less, I mean, this channel is just about our life in real estate, and hopefully we can, you know, teach a little bit while we're doing that.
Just our life experience day by day as we take it deal by deal. With the agent is much more detailed, so again, there's no way I can devise a program
It is
for any of that right now. I utilize my local association, and they have literally taught me everything from the financing to the contract, from the point of contract all the way to closing, everything in between, inspections, appraisals. It's a lot to go into it. I have laws that I have to follow. I have ethics that I have to keep in mind, and it's a lot. It's a heavy plate being an agent. But I can only tell you deal by deal what I've done and how I've made success on it and where it's failed me. So
yeah, and Ellecia has come a long way just from when she first started. But again, when she jumped into it, would you say you really knew anything?
No, like when I first jumped in, I'm like, me, houses? And I like people, I like talking to people, but market research, numbers?
Yeah. But you
and
took,
here I am.
Yeah, and I'll say this, you definitely took the skills that you had working for FedEx, working for somebody else to make them millions. You took those skills and it translated very well into what she's doing now as a real estate agent. So it's all about taking what you have, know your strengths, know your weaknesses, work on your weaknesses, utilize your strengths, jump in. If you're not gonna know everything, but I mean, devise a plan, set a goal, and jump in. But definitely be careful about who you choose as coaches, because there are a lot of people out here who don't really have the experience, they don't have the knowledge, but they are just good at marketing, I would say, and good at presenting themselves as a coach. So I mean, I've even had people like ask me just the most basic of questions, and then next thing I know, like 3 to 4 months later, now all of a sudden they're doing like a coaching program. Like I said, us personally, we want to be more deals in, we want to have more knowledge. Right now, if you're in it and you are active, you really can't lose, because we're in a very strong market. So if you can get the property, you can get the right people in place, I mean, you're gonna win. But we're not the type of people to tell you how to react, like if it's a down market or whatever. So that's the only reason we don't have like a coaching program set up right now. But hopefully you guys are still just learning from what we have been going through, just what we've been sharing on our channel. So for you guys that have been around since the beginning, we really appreciate you. We're still trying to hit 50,000 subscribers, so we should be there soon. If you've been following the page, like I said, this is more so just us going through our lives in real estate. So we're going to continue to push some of just the basic education, but for the most part, you'll be able to see more of just how we react in different situations, learn from our experiences. Like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time.